a relatively difficult title to get to. So, here we go. Also, Jay, Chipotle does delivery in certain areas. Might want to get that looked at too.
But I want to go for a walk, though.
Sounds like you want your cake and to eat it too.
Hell yeah.
Let them have cake.
Groovy, you're going to be in charge of range droids.
Are you saying let them eat my ass?
No.
Here we go.
3,
Oh,
2,
I forgot.
1.
Nope. Uh-oh.
Groovy. Drives.
Groovy, you're doing droids.
Oh my god, I'm gonna spam trash.
Haha.
Feels good. It only took like 7 trash in a row.
I guess Wonder is doing droids.
Ow. So, what we're doing, so tanks have to swap on this because the off tank gets a stacking debuff that looks like Enrage. And at 5 stacks, I don't actually know what happens because I haven't gotten
Take
it.
more damage.
Okay, yeah. So at 5 stacks is a no-go. So you swap at 4 stacks, 3 or 4 stacks. And then at 15, see how she has 12 stacks right now? It looks like a smash debuff, or a smash. Nice job, dude. What does it say? You did this for science.
You're doing
14 stacks. 15
That's
stacks.
what it says.
15 stacks.
You just take more damage, that's all. It doesn't say it, but...
So she does a Nightmare Twin attack where she will cleave the group, and if you don't have at least 7 players inside that cleave, you'll get 1 shot.
Somebody dies. I think it's just one person dies, and then she has like a mini enrage, or like a pretty hard rage.
It's very similar to Kefis Nightmare.
Yeah, it's not a one-shot. It doesn't wipe the group straight out. She'll just start hitting like a truck. So if you're not really like Saber Lord or something major, you'll die. And then everybody else will.
And then droids also spawn very quickly. Once again, every other droid is a tank droid, so there is no pauses in between droids. So you have to be very careful about that.
14 stacks.
Nice job.
Please, recklessness. I'll say it.
No problem.
Pain will only drive it further.
Wait, the boss died.
The boss died
But why though?
because it died.
Not part of the plan.
Guys, we're gonna do the puzzle the right way.
No, we're
By
not.
that I mean
Fake
cheesing
news.
it. The right way is cheesing it. Get that right.
Is it?
It is. The right way is whatever is the easiest way.
Clearly. Chat says I solo the boss, guys, so I believe chat. That heavy sigh is heavy.
Zab, why are we here? Is it only to suffer?
No clue.
The intruders are here! Lock down all entries!
I try, Steve, I try. So the biggest differences at in Nightmare Draxus is that the bulwarks will kill you. If they finish their channel, the bulwarks will start one-shotting people. So the bulwarks actually die first in Nightmare rather than last. Fishery channel. Uno más. I have you now, Neri.
You don't want to go DPS, do you?
Nah, I don't have gear on me.
Also, when you're channeling these crystals, you actually take damage in Nightmare, so you don't want to just sit there and channel for the entire time. Alright, I'm going to set frames.
I have the highest heal parse on the crystals.
I thought you were about to say you had the high ground. I was like, wait, what?
Hardy, hard.
Alright, set frames.
Frames are already set.
No, they're not. Oh, okay. Just updated. You want bulwark?
Yeah, I'll take bulwark.
All right, good. I'll get in the back.
So,
I'll take both.
Kagi and I will take the bulwarks. Kruvy and Jay go to the back. Actually, no, swap that. Kruvy and I will take the bulwarks. The two warriors go to the back.
Kogus, I'm gonna get this one. Where I'm jumping.
Just get the one that corresponds to your side.
Yeah, I'm gonna get one on the right.
Fish, you ready?
No.
Okay.
I still have
Good, because I'm not ready either.
parts on this
And
one.
why did you say ready?
It's too late. Instinct.
I think I'm missing an augment or something.
Not that big of a deal.
Maybe to you. Well, I don't know. Looks good.
Biggest difference for healers is, well, the DPS and everyone are under the shields. You can't heal them. So just bear that in mind.
If I add DPS you cog, you have to tank from now on.
I don't want to put you to shame as a tank then.
Ooh,
balls.
shots fired.
See, everybody wants to talk, but nobody actually does it. So,
I'm gonna be a little wuss here because I use Shroud to cleanse myself. Oh, rip. Get him up.
Thank you, lag. Very cool.
no problem.
Get him up, please.
Thing
Fine.
that my actual internet works and
Good job.
not my phone.
That's why you have me here, right? For stealth reses?
That's exactly right. All right, Corruptors are gonna die first. Yep, thank you. Leave one up on left, please. I'll finish this off. Yeah, perfect.
Draxus will randomly pull a DPS to
I use Shroud Healer so you don't have to cleanse that. That one you'll have to get.
My word, okay.
All right, everyone's to the back here. Nope, just kidding. Bulwarks. Got pulled. Hey, Rainy. Yeah, I'll check Discord in a little bit. All right, pop raid buffs. So this is what we were talking about earlier, where we were letting everything the dispatchers, the dispatchers channel. This is a great place for sniper shield. This is where you pop ray buffs and adrenals. He pops up at uh-oh. Okay, he's up. Good.
Jump.
Everyone's to the back on this phase. We're actually leaving the dispatchers from the last phase up. We're gonna kill the dismantlers because they have a higher priority. And then we're gonna kill the dispatchers from the last phase. Next is the Guardian phase. We're gonna focus on the right one first.
DPS, so
Or that
face
too.
it the right way.
It's on Jay. It's on Jay. Watch out. Watch out. Watch out for the cleave.
Watch out for the
Double
butt
corruptors. We're actually going to kill the bulwark first. And then we're going to kill the corruptors. We're going to let the mass affliction go off if you have a self-cleanse. That can cleanse that. Go ahead. Just a reminder to healers. Bye, Steve. Just to remember, healers cannot heal anybody inside the bulwark phase. So if you are low on health, you will need to duck out of the. You will need to duck out and
Finish this myself.
go ahead and resin, please. Got that first interrupt. Oh, the interrupts in Nightmare. When you interrupt a corruptor, you will. I got pulled. You will get a debuff called Backlash. If you interrupt again, you will die.
Like that guy.
Like that guy.
Bro, AoE DR and Saber Wolf.
Dude,
I
raw end
still
of the
died
deal
in
right
my
there. Watch out for cleave.
Or some weak shit.
Got one more Guardian, and then we will be on boss. Watch out for cleave. Alright, on boss. That is great, Castiana.
1859.
So he's good.
And that's Nightmare Draxus. Get Bishop up.
No.
Yes.
Do it or no balls.
He's up.
Oh god, why didn't I get P-Res?
Go ahead and pull, Zab. Let's not play Fuff the Numbers on Grob'Thok. Let's just kill her. Kill him. Be done with it. And no memes in the suicide hallway, por favor.
You are the enemy of the people.
I am the enemy of fun, yes. I hate fun, guys. I hate fun.
We have a saying.
I always do it.
Viva la revolution!
So,
Viva la revolution!
and also that guy. Oh, Zad, don't meme on that part that said.
I did. I did say don't meme on that part.
I'm dyslexic, I didn't catch it.
You're dyslexic. Actually, Halsey, SMV was much longer. But we have done all three. We've done all three difficulties because there were big differences in each one. Rip.
Yes.
So the biggest difference in Grob'Thok and Nightmare is that the ads have a shield, and the shield doesn't go away until it's. Don't start the magnet, Jay. Come back here. The magnet also, you have to have the magnet in a specific spot where it is now, because it's very important for the positioning, and the tanks will talk about that a little bit more. But if the second pipe smash goes off and there are ads in the group, the ads will explode and kill people. So you have to run the ads, the little little Ugnaughts through fire in order for them to lose their shields and then their DPS down. The magnet will also kill you if you get touched by the magnet, or if you get caught by the magnet will kill you. Just wait, it's nowhere near done. And 2 mining droids go out per round. So 2 people get the mining droid, not just one. Groovy, darling!
I is coming. One momento.
Uno momento, por favor.
I'll have you make range.
Alright. Groovy, you ready?
Science, technology, the force, life.
So there's a specific pattern to the way we do Grob'Thok in Nightmare. So the first pipe smash will be in a spot that's different from the from all the other. So where he is about right now.
Shark bait and Tom. See the shields on the ads.
So about here, this tank marker is, and where we have him now, is where we're gonna have the first pipe smash happen. Now in Nightmare, it doesn't matter if it passes over. It doesn't pick him up until he's pipe smashing. That is
Myself and Groovy.
gives you a little bit of room to work. Oh, goodbye.
Retardation kicked in, my bad.
It's okay. Get him up.
Here it comes.
Okay.
Pipe smash.
Just a little closer, so I'm gonna move him just a little bit more into it.
Alright.
Adrenals, raid wide.
Adrenals and ray wides. Big thing to remember here that the magnet will still kill you even during the pipe smash. So it's especially important to not be in it as a melee. And yes, I am a clicker, and yes, I am clicking abilities.
Don't worry, we totally
Another
did it.
thing to look at is when you're positioning the boss after the magnet, do not position yourself the two spots for the mannequin spawn, which is in marker here, and exactly opposite of them. So if you get punted there and it spawns, you will instantly die. So really don't aim yourself there.
Shark bait and
How is
Groovy.
that a problem?
I know.
Our creations are legion.
Magnet coming. Pipe smash. Stay away from those ads with the shield,
Why?
because they go boom.
Killing us bad.
Fear can unite all.
Zen and Groovy.
Denny Groovy.
Yep.
Yep, it's exclamation mark RAF. Zab and Tom. Magnet.
What's up?
You ever play your Marauder and find yourself jumping before you hit a smash?
Isn't like that the rule of playing Marauder? And
What if you actually did more damage on smashing?
Zenin and Creepy?
So much fun.
That would be great if there was a tactical item like that. Yes. I mean, it's an unspoken rule that you have to jump when you are using rocket punch on a power tech. Like that's the
all the time.
same.
Like, look at how high I can get.
Yeah, when I annihilate.
I mean, to be fair, I'm always jumping.
I mean, just like if you ever watch me play Vass, like I am always moving. It's the freaking PvPer in me. Groovy and Tom.
Pretty sure, Vash, you remember there was a time when you were on the side and I would actually go to
Yes, you right. Magnet. Woo!
Adrenals are gonna be back up.
So he did a cast.
Uh oh. Woo!
Perfect. So he sometimes will do that, well he'll do a overhead slam. Before he does the
Pipe
slam.
smash.
That happens, you will have to like move backwards so that when that channel is
Ruby and
finished, the
Tom?
boss will leap to you or immediately move towards you, so that you can catch the magnet. Otherwise, you'll miss it.
Hi, Awesome Sauce, Bishop and Tom. Pipe Smash?
That's early.
It's okay, he should be dying here. Good job. That was a 30k maul. What the heck? I love it. I know Audrey has had like a 70k maul.
What?
It was on Kefis. TFB Kefis.
Oh, nobody cares.
Groovy, you'll be standing out for mines. Beta dabs.
Sure.
So the biggest changes in Nightmare from hard mode and Corruptor 0 is that there are 2 mines that go out. What about Kale Dragon phase on? I don't know. There are 2 mines that go out during Concussion Mine. Corruptor 0 will also launch immediately after dropping down. So after we kill all of the ads, he will do his laser phase immediately. So that's a huge thing to look out for. He also does a second jump around the 50% phase, and then a third jump, and then the actual jump during the 25% phase. Those are the biggest things to look out for. The tank swap is a big deal here. What is it, 3 to 4 stacks, depending on the comfort level of your tanks and your healers?
2 to 3.
2 to 3, okay. So the biggest things to look out for is the laser jumps and the double mines. So you're going to have one ranged or a healer stay out. Everyone else is going to be stacked in.
Huh. I've been wearing a DPS earpiece this whole time.
Wonder.
Good.
Did DC, I need you to yell at me, please.
Also, I'm gonna keep wearing it. I don't care.
Yes.
Yeah.
You ready?
Okay, now I am.
All right.
Pull.
This is the end of the line. The end of your life.
I swear. No, you didn't! Oh my god.
It annihilated my dude.
Did you try to reflect?
You attempted.
Did he AoE taunt immediately after?
Literally.
Okay.
I really want to say something to that, but
Don't. All right, boss is down. Boss is jumping up.
Say.
Stay. You are a show-off.
You could literally just hit 4 speed and do this.
All right. Clear. Come on in, Kirby. So, I know 4 speed is amazing. So we're gonna tuck in over here to make the ads come to us. Kirby is gonna stay on the outside and still bait the mine. Concussion mine. Clear. Does 4 speed negate all damage? General, no. What 4 speed does in Deception, you take the phasing Phantasm talent, and I will show you as soon as it's over. It doesn't negate all damage. However, in Deception, it negates up to 120% AoE. It is very imperative in story mode. Come on in, Kirby. Very, very important in story mode that the mines do not touch. Otherwise, you will blow up the raid.
Nightmare.
Yeah, in Nightmare. Hi, Shaggies. Concussion. Wonder. Wonder. Wait. Wonder. All right, come on in. All right, you're good. Out. He's about to jump up. He's up.
Stay.
Yes, that is, that is correct, Castiana. Mine. Tom. Tom. All right, Creepy, you're good. Hey, Shaggy's weekend's going great. How are you doing? Mine. Coggy. Coggy, stop. All right, come on in, Creepy. Hey, Rome class is in session, indeed.
Used to heard of it.
Good.
Out.
Thank God for lag.
He's going to be jumping up here in just a couple of percent. Mine. Tom. Come on in. He's going to be jumping up. A thing to note.
Stay.
A thing to note that if you have a mine that doesn't get cleared by the time he jumps, you will have to stuck it because you cannot clear it and you will kill the group. So
It cleanses for you.
no, it does not.
Last time I was on my sniper, I feel like it.
It's not all you can unclass it. If you like get to him as he's about to jump, then you can cleanse it. Or while he's like slightly mid-air. But otherwise, you don't get to there in time. So
Yeah, if you don't get there in time, you need to stuck it, otherwise you'll kill your group.
Yeah, I had to stock it before because
Same.
I didn't get there in time. AFK, I hope.
I would hope so.
I'm gonna be honest.
No.
Out of the 4 bosses we killed, I've only picked up half the components.
Oh no!
Sorry.
Wouldn't be so. No, I got mine. Sucks to be you.
I mean,
All right, I'm gonna set frames. Okay, so let's see. We have 2.
Going the wrong way, so I'm gonna commit to it.
That look good, guys? I think that's good, right?
Let me see. 1, 2.
I need to reset my talents.
No, that's not. I don't.
You want a healer to get
That's
on
not
cross?
good.
Just fix it.
I have to put my tank gear on.
All right, so biggest differences in Brontes. There's a lot. There is a lot. Orb spawn on every phase except for except for clock phase. Clock phase can go either left or right. So you have to be aware of where she goes. I'ma die. I'ma die. All right, swept. Thanks, Tom. Let's see. Other big differences. Kephis will leap into the air, target someone with a red circle, like we were talking about in hard mode. Reaches will slow you. Reaches will slow you in during the reaches phase. So that's why I showed you how to do the hunker down and trench.
Basically, you want to make sure you have a 1 DCD break. It's not reflectable.
Right.
You can resist.
Oof. Also, the hands in the first phase will spawn in different areas. They're random. So, again, you have to be aware. Since there is only one ranged, we're going to have Kagi on fingers as well.
Fascinating collection.
So Kagi and Creepy are going to be taking care of fingers. Is there anything else anybody would like to add to?
Literally haven't talked about tanking burn at all.
Yes, please do.
It was like huge.
Yes, please do.
Okay. You want to do it? You want me to do it?
I want you to do it.
You do it. You're faster.
I wouldn't think so. Okay. So in burn and nightmare, like tanks, you will make or break this thing without a doubt. So our 2 tank hands, again, 2 hands are going to spawn in the same spots, only this time they have to be tanked the entire burn, or the entire time that they're up. So 1 tank will be designated as the singles tank or far tank, and the other will be doubles. Doubles tank is going to be responsible for tanking the closed hand for where I'm standing right now. And then when we push the first hand, again, the same one, that same tank will run over and take the other hand, while the tank who is over on that far hand to begin with has to run in and cleanse their supremacy stacks. And that job of the tanks with the hands is to smash orbs the same way they do in 6 finger phase. The same 4 corners spawn. So with 2 hands up in the first burn, the orb spawns that the close tank has to worry about are going to be DPS marker and heal marker. So these are going to be the two orb areas that I'm smashing with my close hand here. And it'll be one or the other with each spawn. So I'm going to look at one and I'm going to see where it is. If I'll smash the other side. The way you have to do doubles is you have to split your cooldown. So because it's a little easier on the first one, you'll save. I typically will use Shield Adrenal, or if I'm shielding well, not even anything but Shrouded Crusader for the first hand, as well as anything minor like Endure Pain if I need to use it. And your job is to and that's around 4 stacks because we'll push at 7. So you want to take 3 slams with those last 3 slams with the cooldown. The hands in Nightmare 8-man push at 140,000 or below 140,000. So your job is to get them as close to that as possible without getting them there until you're ready to push. Ideally, tanks are able to push the hand as soon as possible. So we'll do it here. Since we hit 7 stacks, you'll see, or you'll hear me call that I'm pushing the hand. And that means I'm throwing my saber at it with 1 vicious throw, pushing it, cleansing stacks, and swapping over to Zap's hand as soon as possible. And then when I'm on that hand, with only 1 hand up, you will be smashing 3 corners. So you'll be smashing that tank corner, the heal corner, and the DPS corner. In terms of those 3 are all going to be your responsibility to smash. You're able to get 2 in 1 slam if you have to turn it one way and then there's 2 in the other corner. So no worries if you have to smash 2, you can easily do it. And this is where your other cooldown, so in my case I'll have Invincible for that hand. I'll use it at around 5 stacks. And if I have to take one more slam without invincible right before we put, I'll be able to mad dash it again, and not take any damage from it and not die. Typically, I like to save med pack for that one too. And then you know what? I'll talk about it afterwards for the sake of getting it done. But there's a lot to do with orbs in the final burn. And I can talk about that afterwards if you prefer.
Let's show it first, and then we can talk about orbs and final burn. Do just want to point out, healers especially, Tom and Wonder, there's going to be a far tank and a group tank during burn. Typically, you want either a merc or a operative for the group burn because they have better raid wides. You know,
Better AoE healing.
better AoE healing. So, and then, so I'm going to have Wonder go all the way and tank be with the far hand, but that doesn't mean that's the only thing he's going to do. So, Wonder, while we pull, start talking to me a little bit about what you do in burn phase as a healer, doing far hand.
So, since I'm on far hand, I'll start out with the group for a little bit to 2 or 3 stacks, then I'll make my way over to the corner where the other tank is tanking and heal him up. Then I'll come back to the group, and by then it will be time to push probably. And then just go under the hand that we pushed for a few seconds to clear my stacks. Then I run out again to the far tank and make sure he is healed up.
Jay, you ready? Come on,
Okay,
shoulder
so you'll
cannons.
get the side that I'm on now, Zeb.
Yep, go to pull.
Yeah, I'll get that one.
All right, pull.
I'll get the side that you're
No
on.
no orbital. Tom, talk to me about healing group.
Please put your head between your knees and pray. Hope people are not bad and use DCDs properly. Your main priority is keeping the group up and keeping
Jay.
close tank up.
Orb.
Other than that, it's burst healing whoever's getting fire and forget, and then also maintaining like AoE heals. It's like you have to have really good APM for that burn to keep everyone alive.
Kagi, talk to me about being a melee on Brontes burn.
Pray.
Pray! What talents do you take as a Juggernaut DPS?
You definitely want to take the increased reduction or increased duration of Saber Reflect for the orbs. You want to take the cooldown reduction time for awe, and you want to take your cooldown reduction time for choke in case you need to eat an orb and it needs to gain stacks.
Jay, orb.
I got that orb.
Reaches. So melee, especially those without good gap closers, as a Sin, I am taking everything I can to increase my speed. So I took the speed surge from the shock ball lightning or eradicate. I took the obfuscation. Uh-oh. Woo!
You can become so much more.
So everything that you can in order to help with Brontes burn. Kagi and Kruby are going to be on Kefis.
In Nim, Kefis likes to jump around. He puts a big red circle like in TFB Nim. Please stay out of the red circle.
Yes, Ariel, it is. There's that big red circle. Is going to be on Kruby. I got that cleanse.
Did you shroud it?
I did.
Yeah.
I meant to do Stealth Out Shroud, but I decided to wait 1 second because I had Phantom Stride come off of GCD.
Your deception, right?
Yeah. I wanted to be able to get another stack from stealthing out and resetting Recklessness. Privy again?
I've never heard of a deception saving shroud, cell shroud. Or...
No, what I wanted to do is I wanted to save the Stealth Out, not the Stealth Out Shroud. I wanted to save the Stealth Out to reset Recklessness because Phantom Stride was coming off of cooldown, and it was just a split second like, okay, I'm going to be able to get more 3-stack discharges off here.
I'll be fine. Don't worry.
Not if I clean.
I think he's very cool.
I was typing.
Shark bait.
Nice to see how it goes through.
You like that?
No more catfish.
Go this side.
All right. Right.
This is my droid. It is flashbang.
Saber.
Woo!
It is now debilitated.
No.
It is now whirlwind. This droid goes through a lot.
We are beating the crap out of it.
Very, very important that you do not, as a melee, charge
Die.
the Shadow Stride, whatever, to Brontes, because you will die.
Unless you're Aldria.
Unless you're Aldria, and he just breaks the game somehow.
Or
Anyway.
you do this.
Oh my goodness. Check your frames, please.
I would Andre would try, but I need it.
I will know what you are truly capable
Ye of little faith.
Sure did.
Oh! Hi! How are you?
Haha. Somebody always freaks out. First
All
time I
right.
see it.
So in Nightmare, the fingers do a knockback, and you get an ability called Touch of Brontes. If you get hit by the same finger again, you will die. So it is very, very important not to be double knocked until after that debuff is gone. I got you, Wonder.
Come on, Ravage.
Please shield.
Suck.
No shield for you.
Good over there.
Shield, come on. Oh, whatever, dude.
I'm gonna shield this one. I know it.
I'll shield this one too because I first speed.
I got Ravage for this one. It's gonna work. Here we go, boys.
What ability
Not
on a
single
dece-
one.
What ability on a Deception Sin does trauma?
You're.
I don't have one.
Your-
Feels bad.
They don't? Or is that just
No,
tank?
they don't.
All right, raid buffs here.
It's tank and DPS only classes.
Did I stealth out? I've stealthed out multiple times.
That's very cool. Not very cool.
We are at 6 stacks.
I'll give it a second after. Okay.
Pushed. Oh my gosh, you scared me, Zab.
It's fine, don't worry about it.
Hi, Lord Sidious. Go ahead and start moving her across. Yeah, we're moving her across. You're at 5 stacks.
Perfect.
6. Push.
So we got one
One
on
got fire one.
it'll 20 stack. The one near is gonna 20. Don't worry about that one. Okay.
Good job. All right. Here we go. Final burn. Sonic Hearing.
Bitch!
Well done.
What the hell? Do you know how many damn like fire and forgets I got?
A lot.
5.
Kruvy, you have orb.
That's it?
Got this.
The end of your trials.
Nice. Oh my god.
Oh, force feet right now.
The reckon.
And that is Nightmare Brontes. Nightmare Brontes also drops the muchly coveted Wings of the Architect. It is the only boss in the game, only difficulty that you can get this mount. I love
Wings of
it.
the cockroach.
And then delete them.
And then delete them, or have a linking set. Nightmare, but made it look too easy. That's why we're here.
Easier than the puzzle.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. Yes, I got them. Yay. So we have about 10 more minutes. So I want to talk about orbs and burn phase and tanking burn phase really quickly. I know that was a really, really fast explanation. So Bishop and Zab, talk to me a little bit more about what you did tanking burn.
Died to the 20 stack at the end there, dog. So that was solid.
I was not supposed to die of that. It was just a calculation. Alright, so while you're doing is you're eating orbs, you don't want to let them 20 stack. So you're like just basically managing them, eating them at a reasonable amount of stacks, or if you're resisting them, you can like shroud them. So like you can like every time shroud 2 of them, maybe 3 even. So you're like trying to like not let them blow up 20 stack. If it means that you have to kill yourself and like by taunting it and running into it and killing yourself, then so be it. It's better that you die than it blowing up and killing the whole raid. So you just gotta like get a hang of like how much you can deal with and like how much time you have for each orb and whatnot. Sometimes it'll be very crap RNG where they spawn in horrible spots that it's not convenient at all. In those cases, you will only be able to eat like 3 orbs maybe. It just depends on how bad it is. But technically that should be enough. It's just you can eat more. It just depends on RNG and some other stuff, your cooldown, so you have a level and what.
All right. I'm going to open this up to about 5 minutes of expert questions, nightmare questions. We have a couple of experts who do need to head off for raid. So if there's any questions from chat, this is a perfect time to ask. But I do just want to say thank you very much for everyone for coming and doing Dread Fortress with us today. Thank you very much to Jay for filling in for Audria. Audria was out of town on some family business. So thank you very much, Jay, for coming in and helping us out. Great healing, great tanking, great DPS. So can you pay me in CC to carry you through Nightmare DF? Come over to Satil Sean. I know Lightning Master sells Brontes carries. How much does Lightning Master sell Bronte carries for?
I don't know. I'd asked Plubble, but he retired from the game.
Yes, he did. It's like what, 300 mil?
Something around there.
Yeah,
I don't
something
know
like
who's
that.
in charge of sales runs.
Slam.
You'd have to ask Slam.
Yeah.
Slam.
Slam. Okay. But yeah, you just basically go to Lightning Master's website and put in an application for a sales run.
For a sales run. Well, if there are no questions... Okay, Lightning Masters is 275 mil. Hey, Sven. Alright, so 275 mil for a Nightmare Brontes carry from Lightning Masters and Satil Sean.
Is that with the timed run, or is that just
I
wings?
think that's just wings. Is that just wings? Failure is 300 mil? Okay. I think that's just a wings run. A timed gate crasher run is probably a lot more expensive. All right, well, if there are no questions from chat and our experts have nothing else to say, I'm going to go ahead and close up the 7th episode of Entering Operations. Yes, Wonder.
One thing at the end for burn, if you're a sword killer, you get to play favorites with your DPS, and you should always bubble the best DPS because it's more important that they survive, because the ones that are not the best, they can die and you'll be fine.
I didn't know you were so vindictive, Wonder.
That's why I call him bad.
You're not allowed to bubble sword DPS though, because they're useless anyway.
Oof. Shots fired.
That's why I play Sork.
Sorks are love, Sorks are life. Alrighty then. Guys, once again, thank you so very much for joining us for episode 7 of Entering Operations. July, I will announce the date, but July we're going to be doing Dread Palace. Once again, we're going to be doing all 3 difficulties, story mode, hard mode, and nightmare, including a Dread Master run, because there are huge differences, very similar in Dread Fortress. There are big differences, especially on Tyrans, on Calpheus, and on Raptus. So join us. I can't go. No. Join us next month for Dread Palace, which is going to be Entering Operations episode 8. And with that, thank you so very much and have a lovely rest of your day. Have a good night, everyone.